friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Did y'all have a good weekend? Lord knows I did, honey. I was out there being grown. Child was out there being grown, y'all. Back hurt, ain't none of your business. Knees hurt, ain't none of your business. Feet hurt, ain't none of your business. Child, just know, sisters, that I had me a good old time, child. David Jimmy says hello. Now, who do I want to start off with first? Who? Oh, okay. Let's start off with Gino and Jasmine. Now, they are leaving a day early. They working on their relationship because, as you know, honey, it was a knockdown, drag out fight, child. Gino done sent some nudes, or as he liked to say, topless photos to the ex of Jasmine. And we know Jasmine went nuclear, okay? She done knocked off his hat. She done threatened to hurt him physically. She smacked him upside the head. Jasmine crying, snot flying. She threw the toothbrush. She chucked it into the woods. But somehow, Gino done went outside in the woods and found said toothbrush and brought it back. Jasmine says that she is willing to work on it with Gino because she loves Gino. Gino said, listen, the only thing you got to do is just change the head on that toothbrush. It's good as new. Then they start talking real weird with each other. And Gino done become Buffalo Bill of Silence of the Lambs. Talking about one of her fingernails done popped off when she was going upside that edge out. And he got her fingernails to remember her by and put them in his book bag. Gino, I'm going to need for you to stop. Buffalo Bill. Y'all remember that Silence of the Lambs? Old serial killer out here. So he's digging and he's digging, trying to find said nail, but the only thing he had was about 50 pins up in his book bag. Gino. But see, the news is Jasmine's mother is going to come visit. And Jasmine's mother knows what's best for Jasmine because, see, the mother warned Jasmine about the first husband. But see, Jasmine didn't listen to her. So you best believe when it comes to Gino, Jasmine will listen to whatever the mama says. In fact, Jasmine says that if her mom says no to Gino, ain't gonna be no wedding, ain't gonna be no marriage, it ain't gonna be no relationship. So Gino, of course, he wants to propose to Jasmine, so he has to go and get a engagement ring. So he goes to get an engagement ring, and you all, when I tell you Gino is cheap, now Gino, this ain't the time to be cheap. This ain't the time to hold on to the pennies and the nickels and the dimes. You done sent your girlfriend's nudes to your ex. It's time for you to pony up some money. But Gino's mind, I'm on a budget. I ain't working now. I done paid for this trip. I'm broke as a joke. So he says, find me the cheapest ring possible. Now see, up here's diamonds. Then there's cubic zirconium. Then there's diamondoids. Then there's glass. And then there's plastic. See, Gino down here, he down here in the plastic. He basically told the man, listen, I ain't trying to break the bank. I don't want her finger to turn green. But if she gets a slight hue on said finger, that's all right. See, we in the greenish category. See, if she ever drops her ring, I don't want this plastic to pop out the first time. But if it pops out like the 50th time, okay, we good. How much is your hat collection, Gina? How much is your hat collection? So he done went and bought this cheap, ugly ring. The ring was ugly, y'all. Ugly. Didn't even look like gold. It looked like somebody took some aluminum foil and just spray painted it gold. So it's time to meet this mama, child. And so Jasmine is just running down the rules, okay? Basically, Jasmine said, now listen, don't be telling my mama what all done happened around here in these parts. How we done cut a shine, how we acted a fool, how I busted you upside the head, how I done cussed you out, how I done had my temper tantrums, how you looking. Don't say nothing like that to my mama. See, let's just let our mama believe that everything is good. Jasmine, Gino's like, I'm nervous now. So basically, you don't want me to tell your mama nothing. Absolutely nothing. So here's Gino. Now here's Gino. He done bought the mama some chocolates and a card, child. Honey, Jasmine done laughed in his face. Jasmine was like, what is this? What is this picture? What is this cartoonish picture? Was this a smiley face? Oh, God, you're an idiot. You're a clown. But don't tell my mom I said that. So Jasmine says my mom is, a traditional woman. She likes to say a little prayer. Now when she say that prayer, you're going to have to take off that hat. It's a form of respect. Honey, Gino almost gnawed the inside of his jaw, honey. Gino got to twitching. He was like, take off my hat. I don't know about that. She said, what do you mean, Gino? It's a sign of respect. You're here to meet my mother. You have to take off said hat. Gino, now I don't know about that. See, I'm more comfortable with my hat on. Gino, what difference does it make? We've already seen you without your hat. But he says that he feels more comfortable. So now he's not going to take off his hat, which means you're not going to start off too good with Jasmine's mom because of your foolishness. Gina, you better take that hat off, child. You better take off that hat. Let's move on. Child, this ain't going to take long. Usman and Kimberly. Y'all, they in bed together and they all up in each other's face, and y'all, I couldn't watch it. Y'all, it physically makes me sick seeing that. So I don't know what they talked about. I don't know what they said, and I don't care. Y'all let me know in the comments, because, honey, all that morning breath, and they all up on each other's face. Usman may or may not have took a shower and washed his face, brushed his teeth. No, I don't want to know. But what I did see is Kim telling Usman, bye boyfriend, and that's all I need to know about that conversation. Here's a 50-something-year-old woman telling another guy, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. I said, Lord. She got out of that bed and walked like she had some sense. Yummy, 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 yummy. Honey, let me tell you something. Usman, did you break it back, honey? Because see, you said that you was going to put it in, honey. You said that it was going to go to a brain. That's what you said. So it's time for them to go to some spice garden. And the lady over the spice garden said that this is romantic. This is sensual. Taste this cardamom. Ooh, do you feel the sensation? I was like, is that what the spices do to you? Because he didn't do that to me. I've had many spices. Maybe I'm eating them wrong, child. So then here's Usman. Usman said that he has enjoyed himself. Kimberly is his girlfriend, and he don't want no secrets. So it's time to tell Kimberly about the song Zara, and how the song Zara is about an American beautiful woman that he had a, quick little relationship with. So he goes up to half-faced Kimberly and he says, I have something to tell you. I've been keeping a secret. She was like, oh my God, what is it? She done took off that grass crown from her head. I was like, if y'all don't stop, y'all done embarrassed y'allself enough. So then we gonna find out Kimberly gonna get upset because of Usman about the girl. Child, let's move on. I ain't gonna spend too much time on these two. Oh boy, oh boy. Ben and Mahogany, honey. Ben is excited because he finally met Mahogany. He wasn't catfished, even though y'all say that this is not the real Mahogany, that them producers don't went and hide somebody. I disagree. That's her. That's her. So, he's getting ready, child, and he is putting on some bronzer. Now, he said his makeup artist, because y'all know he's a whole fitness model out here. So, he is getting some bronzer, and child, he's putting it on his chest, and honey, there's some glitter in it. He says, is this sparkle? Boy, stop. Stop. So, he figures out that there's glitter in it. He's trying to take it off. He's all nervous. He done put on his shirt inside out. It's time to meet Mahogany at the boardwalk. Mahogany, oh, hi. So, they're talking. It's time to have some ceviche. And y'all, I love me some good old ceviche, honey. I was like, give me a tortilla chip, and I can go to town on some good ceviche. So, he had some ceviche. It was a little spicy. He could talk about, I can't handle the spice. I can't handle nothing, you know, as spicy as ketchup. I said ketchup. I was like, ketchup is spicy? What type of ketchup you having, child? Then he says he's nervous about meeting her parents, especially the dad, because the dad, you know, he got some reservations about Ben, because Ben is a whole old-ass grown man meeting his 20-something-year-old daughter. What's the deal? He got his good eye on you, Ben. So Mahogany was like, yes, he's a little nervous. My dad, you know, he is a little skeptical about you and this relationship, so I don't know what else to tell you. You better come correct is all I know. So then it's time for the good times. It's time for Ben to go to Mahogany's place. Y'all, when I tell you TLC, 90 Day Fiance producers, y'all think we dumb. Y'all think we done born at night, not last night. If y'all don't go somewhere with this Airbnb that y'all done rented for Mahogany, did y'all really think that we supposed to believe that that's Mahogany's place? That didn't even look like a young female's apartment or house or whatever it was. Child, Ben goes in there. He was like, oh, okay, lovely, lovely. She was like, this is the kitchen. And he was like, okay, all right, nice. This is the living room. You surf? You got a surfboard? No. I don't have a surfboard. I don't surf. This is just for decoration. Okay. This is the, what is this room? Now, what did the producers tell me? Whose room? What they say? Who does the room is it? So Ben's like, now why you got bunk beds in your place? Oh, bunk beds. Yes. Oh, they for my friend. They for my friends when they stay over. Bunk beds. So then she was like, here's the bathroom. Is this the bathroom? Yeah, this is the bathroom. And yeah, this is my apartment. See? Ben says, now I know you lied. This is not your apartment. First of all, you didn't even know which room to go to tell me what room it is. Second of all, you got a whole surfboard. You don't surf. Third of all, where are the pictures? There's not a picture of you, your family, your friends, nobody. You didn't even know where the old coffee maker was. You barely knew where the refrigerator was. This is not your apartment. So Ben is like, this ain't where she lives. I'm suspicious of this. Something ain't right. You right. Ben, you think so? You think something ain't right? So here they are talking and waiting for the parents to come. The parents come. And did y'all see the little delay when Ben was standing there and Mahogany went outside the door for a little bit? I bet you Mahogany told her parents, now listen up. Y'all know the plan, right? Y'all know the plan. Remember what the producers told you. So the mama was like, right. And remember, don't bring up my real age. Shh, that's on the down low. Right, gotcha. So here comes Mahogany and her parents, and I will say, Mahogany got her mama's face. That's her parents, for sure. Especially that mama. So, here they are, you know, talking and trying to get to know each other, and of course the dad, you know, brings up the age. Why you with my daughter? You old, okay? Why are you with my daughter? And so here is Ben. Love has no age. Is that right, Ben? Love? Honey, if you think that Mahogany loves you, go back home. Mahogany don't love you, child. Mahogany has already said that this is her, but the producers wanted some drama in the storyline. Mahogany done said that out in the streets. She told that this is a storyline. They just wanted some drama, and that she don't even, there's no love there, dummy. So they going back and forth, and then her age came up. Now that mama done slipped up on the plan and done said that Mahogany was 22. And so Ben's lazy eye, honey, Ben and that eye, it went bing. Wait a minute, 22? Now you told me you was 24. And she was like, I do. I told you I was 24. No. I told you I was 22. And so he said, no. You told me you was 24. She was like, no. I told you I was 22. Stop it, Ben. Stop it. And so he's like, well, maybe there was some communication problems. It got lost in translation. It didn't get lost in translation, Ben. She done lied. And what is with this 2-year gap? First it was Hamza, and now Mahogany. So come to find out that Mahogany is 22 and not 24. What's the difference? Ben, you have no business with a 24-year-old. If I want to speak truthfully with your old self, with your 50-something-year-old self, go sit down. So it got uncomfortable. He says that he's 100% sure that's the age that she told him, which is probably true. He was like, why she lied? She done lied to me. He says, this is getting weird and uncomfortable. He says, I think I may go to this airport and go on home. That's right, Ben. Go home. Child, you know Ben's ex-wife is loving every bit of this. You know she's like this. I told you. But you took yourself over. I told you. That's all I got for Ben and Mahogany. Let's move on. We have Memphis and Hamza. Now we know Hamza got his doubts. His mom done told him, listen, you need to slow down. Okay? You're going too fast. You're moving too fast. What's the rush, son? Just calm down. So Hamza has all these doubts because of that daggone prenup. So he's meeting up with Memphis. And Memphis is like, what's up? And he was like, listen, okay? I don't think we should get married yet. Yes, I want to marry you, but not right now. We need some time. We need to think about this. We got the prenup and you're kind of rushing it. I'm not quite sure about it. You don't trust me? She was like, hold up. She said, rewind. She said, I do trust you. She said, what's the point of me being here? You told me to fly over here to Tunisia so we could get married before I leave. Why am I here? Oh, we going to get married. And you're going to sign that prenup. And he was like, no, I'm not sure about that prenup. I'm not sure about that prenup. You don't trust me. There's no trust. She said, I do trust you. She said, what are you talking about? And he says, I'm afraid of you. He said that he's afraid of her, meaning that he is afraid of what may happen because she has a lot of exes. And she says, I've only been divorced one time, and that's it. And as far as this prenup, you're going to sign it, and we're going to get married. There's no need to be afraid. I trust you. I want to be with you, but you're going to sign it. Sign it, okay? You're going to sign it. We're going to get married, okay? And so he was like, no, okay. So, of course, he caved and he gave in to Memphis again. Now, it's time for Memphis to tell Hamza about the ex. Now, just 10 seconds before that, here's Memphis. You lie. You lie. You're not a nice person. Memphis, you've been lying as well. You ain't told this man about you staying over at the ex. So here she is. She says, I have something to tell you. When we started dating, let me emphasize this. When we started dating, I spent 4 nights with my ex. And he says, what? Are you crazy? He said, man, F this. He said, F this. She trying to railroad me? She trying to F me up? Oh, no, I ain't here for it. So here is Memphis. Hamza. So they go downstairs to the house. And here is Hamza's mom. What's going on here? They fussing? Oh, let me see what's going on. Honey, she was all up in the doorway. She was like, okay, this is a good start. Okay. Hamza about to break out with her. Thank you, Jesus. So Memphis and Hamza are talking back and forth about what happened. And she says that she stayed with her ex because she needed moral support. He was like, why can't you stay with your girlfriends? Or, your sister. She was like, I stayed with my ex and that's bottom line. So now the mama done got involved. The mama was like, I want to know what's going on. Why y'all fussing? Why y'all fighting? Why y'all bringing all this chaos and drama to my house? I'm sick of y'all. I'm definitely sick of you. So here is Memphis wanting to talk to Hamza alone. She said no cameras, and she took off her microphone. She comes out, she been crying, and she says that she failed her exam. And it really took a toll on her. She said that she fell into this depression. She wasn't eating. She wasn't sleeping. She wasn't taking care of herself. She was just laying in bed. Her ex had to take care of, the kids. She was just a hot mess. And he was there to support and help her. That's why she stayed with him those 4 nights. And she said there was no kinky going on, that she was too depressed to get her legs up behind her ears. So Hamza says, I understand. And he says, listen, I get it, okay? I'm with you, girl. I understand. So she says, you understand? He said, yes. We getting married? Yes. You love me? Yes. Meanwhile, that mama's like this. So there it is. All the secrets are out. Everybody knows everything. And they still in love. Let's move on. Last and certainly least, baby, Mike and Ximena. What a difference 2 weeks make, huh? What a difference 2 weeks make. Ximena is a totally different person. Y'all remember Ximena was all smiles, laughing. I love Mike. He done proposed. I love Mike. She crying, snot flying, taking him to the airport. I love Mike. But what a difference 2 weeks make and not a boob job make. So we have Ximena, honey. Ximena do not want Mike to be there. She is pissed off because Mike refuses to give in to her. Spoiled heifer. So it's time to go wedding dress shopping. Now see, her mama and her sisters can't go, which is very odd. They can go everywhere else. But Mike can go. And she says that the groom don't even supposed to see the bride's dress. This is just weird, and he's getting on my nerves. So Mike is like, you're very quiet, what's going on? And so she tells him, and he was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to be in the other room. I'm not even going to see your dress. And she was like, yeah, whatever. So she's trying on these wedding dresses, which she don't even want to try on to begin with. And so she sits back down, and he was like, well, how was it? And she was like, yeah, it was all right. She was like, I really don't want the wedding dresses. I want my tatas big. And so he was like, what? She says, I want my boob job. You already know this. Why are we here? And so he was like, why do you want a boob job over your wedding dress? We're getting married. You need a wedding dress. And she says, I need my boobs because I'm a model. I said, a model? Ximena's a model, y'all? A model of what? A model of what? So she says that she wants to go to New York, or when he was in New York, or the next week while he's in New York, she wanted to get her boobs done because she's a model. And so Mike was like, no. Okay. No. You don't need your boobs done because I like your boobs. And she was like, I don't have any. And who cares what you like? This is about me. I want boobs. You don't give me boobs, then you're going to keep getting this cold shoulder and this nasty demeanor. That's what you're going to get. She was like, I don't even want to be here. I'd rather be on a surgical table getting a 44 double D. So Mike, he is just all flustered, discombobulated. He just don't get it. So it's time to go to bed, honey. And so she's sitting there, the kids are in there. Now see, ever since Mike has gotten there, the kids have been sleeping with them in the said bed. Well, it's time for Mike. Mike said, listen, I'm ready to pop off. I'm about to crack that back. Them kids got to go. So he's like, night time? So she tells the kids to go on to bed. And so she says, well, I'm going to sleep with them, okay? And you're going to go in the other room. We're not sleeping in the same bed. And he was like, so we're not going to be intimate? And she says, no. Honey, when I tell you, it was a level of disgust on her face. Honey, Ximena was rude, nasty, mean, hateful. She basically said, you're disgusting. She done called him weird. She says that you're clingy, that you're odd. You keep staring at me while I'm sleeping. Who does that? When I do something, you do it? Who does that? She said, no, back up, okay? You're weird. And so he was like, I'm sorry, I give you your space. And the reason why I look at you is because you're so beautiful. I just like looking at you. And she was like, And he says, listen, he says, we're not going to be intimate. You've been shady towards me. You've been cold towards me. You've been nasty to me. You've been mean to me. You've been hateful to me. Listen, do you even love me? Because, see, I love you. And, honey, Ximena didn't break a sweat, honey. She says, no, I don't love you. I said, Mike, go home. Mike, if you don't get up and pack up your bags and leave this woman. See, now I understand why Ximena had the men that she had in prison. That man that threatened her, okay, drug people, the loan shark. Where's the loan shark? I thought he gave you the money for said surgery. Where's that? What happened to that? Oh. Maybe the loan shark is your new man. Because, see, to me, it's acting like, Ximena's acting like she got her man. Ben had her man, child. See, she already have a man lined up to pay for her apartment, to pay for her bills, to take care of her and her kids. See, she already got a man lined up. Why she need Mike? Now, see, if Mike would have said, I got you, boo. You want boobies? I'll pay for them. Let me tell you something. Them kids would have been in that room by themselves. And where would Ximena's legs be? Come on over here, Mike. Bring it down. Let me see it come back. Let me do it. Come on and let me crack that back. Honey, them legs would have been all up in the air, child. But since Mike says no, you're not going to get said boob job because it's $5,000, she mad. Mike, go home. I know your feelings are hurt. You can just see, oh, I felt so bad for Mike. Sad, 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 sad scene, child. Mike's feelings hurt. She's nasty. Ximena is nasty. Oof. Go home, Mike. Go home. And that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all I have. My mouth is dry. Y'all know what to do. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.